Now, while the governor continued to push his plan, much as he has before, Democrats say they were hoping to hear something different. Fox 11's Mark Leland still in Madison tonight. And Mark, how was the address received at the Capitol?
Well, kind of mixed reviews here, Tom. While the governor shared his thoughts on why the budget bill is needed here in Wisconsin, those opposed to the budget bill inside the Capitol were not even interested in listening to what Governor Walker had to say. Tonight, we hear from both sides. The Capitol Rotunda filled with deafening noise as soon as Governor Walker appeared on television screens that had been showing the ongoing debate in the Assembly. Not a single part of his message could be heard over the chants of "kill the bill" or the drumming being done just outside the governor's office, where more than a dozen officers stood guard.
The governor was talking, but nobody wanted to listen.
No, it's not that nobody wanted to listen. It's that everybody knew what he was going to say, and he's not listening to us.
Walker, in his statewide chat, acknowledged the passion of the protesters and said he has been listening to all the people of Wisconsin. He says the bill is to help the state to get ahead now and into the future.
Our bill is about protecting the hardworking taxpayer. It's about Wisconsin families trying to make ends meet and help their children.
Republican legislators say the governor is listening to the people.
We've all been hearing quite a bit from our constituents and actively seeking that out, and I think it's great that the governor is seeking to address that and talk directly to the Wisconsin people about what's going on.
Senate Minority Leader Mark Miller offered the Democratic view following the governor's address.
In a democracy, you get a little bit of what you want or a lot of what you want, but you don't get everything of what you want. It's time for the governor to recognize that.
Fellow Democratic legislators say the governor refuses to bend when it comes to collective bargaining rights. They say that's the single issue dividing the state. They had hoped to hear something new from Walker.
He talked about being willing, appreciating the debate, willing to listen, but we haven't seen the evidence of that.
The governor offers false choices. He says the only solution is to lay off thousands of people. Well, that's not true. When we had a deficit over twice as big, we didn't resort to that, and he shouldn't either.
And while Democratic legislators were hoping to hear a little compromise on the issue of collective bargaining rights, they say they were not surprised by what they did not hear. I also spoke with Democratic Congresswoman Tammy Baldwin, who was at the Capitol tonight. She says, obviously, this has become a national issue and getting national focus. She says she believes that Governor Walker is feeling a lot of pressure from national outside interests like the National Tea Party, but she says it would be in his best interest to solely focus on what's happening here at home. We're live in Madison. Mark Leland, Fox 11 News.